Lebrontosaurus, one of the most influential playables in the entire Evrima roster. We were first hinted about the arrival of our glorious king into the Isle Evrima's roster with a series of teasers showing basketball courts across the gateway. After these series of teasers, we were left in the dark for years about Lebrontosaurus, until one day where we heard a sound that the Isle community will never forget, and I will now play the clip. Yo, did you see that T-Rex?
Dude, I did. He like ruined the other guy back there.
It's like, I don't know how that happened.
I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of crazy, like, the fact that it just came out of nowhere. It's not even released yet.
I know, I never expected that. What was that?
Yeah, what the heck was that?
That right there was the sound our sunshine.
Sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you.
Makes whenever he dunks on a Giordontosaurus. This is how Lebrontosaurus proves his absolute GOAT status on the rest of the Isle's roster, which is something we know about now, but back when Lebrontosaurus was first teased, we had absolutely no idea what the sound from the video was from. All we knew is that it would ultimately become the most important playable in the Isle's history, and we were left shrouded in mystery for months after the fact, with members of the community such as potentially Steph Curry and player Durant spending hours theorizing about the origins of that sound. But on December 30th, 1987, we were finally given the answer we needed. Gandhi descended from the heavens and gifted us the greatest gift in the Isle's history, Lebrontosaurus. And with this release, the community rejoiced knowing the days of suffering and wondering what those sounds were all those years ago was over. Once Lebrontosaurus blessed us with his presence, a migration zone with the most food ever seen in the history of the Isle appeared. Hundreds of creatures came together for the first time in the history of the Isle, and survived on the blessed migration zone summoned by the mere presence of our glorious king. But there was one playable that didn't make it to the pilgrimage in the migration zone, the Giordontosaurus. He was upset that Lebrontosaurus was becoming the center of attention in the Isle sphere. With this, the Giordontosaurus pledged a plan to go back in time to the first teaser of Lebrontosaurus to get Lebrontosaurus off the menu. That's right, Giordontosaurus went back in time to the first Lebrontosaurus teaser to get Lebrontosaurus off the roster. So, the Giordontosaurus sneaked into Lebrontosaurus' fun-time playhouse and stole his godly time machine, going back right before the time where we first heard that sound. The Giordontosaurus decided to go to the one place where he could have a chance at even touching the Lebrontosaurus, the basketball court in the Highland J sector, where the Lebrontosaurus' power was weakened as the area was named after Giordontosaurus when it was still the greatest playable of all time, before the name Lebrontosaurus was even mentioned by the developers. The Giordontosaurus decided to prepare and practice on the basketball court for hours, scoring thousands of three-pointers on the short period of time. He practiced for days on end, not stopping until he felt like he was ready to fight Lebrontosaurus. Then, the day came, where Lebrontosaurus bestowed the island with his presence, with everyone playing the game feeling something magical in the air. This led to the legendary confrontation between Lebrontosaurus and Giordontosaurus. Their battle was one of the most important moments in the Isle's history, and it was legendary, for Lebrontosaurus instantly outpositioned Giordontosaurus and dunked on him. This ultimately leads us to the modern day, where the Giordontosaurus was defeated and the Lebrontosaurus graced the Isle with his presence. But if you enjoyed this history lesson on the most important event in the Isle, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It truly means a lot to me, and I hope y'all have a nice day. Bye-bye.